So Monday, October 5th, trip number 130 in the PA 12. Supposed to blow 12 to 20 this morning, but we got tropical storms in the Gulf and a Cat 2 hurricane projected landfall here Friday. So got to get a trip in before all this weather gets here. Watercolor looks good. Got me, Gene, and Tomas out here. Going to try to see if the specks are over by the rock piles. Well, I'm over here where I started off the other morning in the flatboat. As soon as I get away from the grass, the wind grabs me. Don't seem to be as much bait action on the surface. I've had one nibble on the gold spoon so far, so we'll see what happens here. Beautiful morning, just a lot of wind. Nothing like what's coming later in the week though. Well, one thing that was accurate today was the wind forecast. It's a blowing. And this is going to be the calmest day this week. Trying everything in my tackle box. Popping cork with a voodoo shrimp. Swim baits on the bottom, gold spoons. I just think they just ain't here today. Well, one thing, we got a beautiful sunrise coming up. Better get some sunscreen on. Alright, something finally hit. Might be a red. Finally. He ain't hooked good either. He ain't hooked good. He might be small. Let's see what we get. Oh, he's hooked better than I thought. If he is hooked, if he is a keeper, he'll be nice. It's a good eater size. Let me see what I got here. Oh yeah, he's like a 17-incher. Go ahead and bleed him. Put him in ice. Got a red. All right, one in the box. It's gonna be tough in this wind today, but it ain't a skunk. One red in the box. I saw birds on the rocks over here feeding, so that kind of had me believing there's some minnows over here or something. So I'll work this area a little bit. I'll call this video Hurricane Coming. I went fishing right before Katrina and didn't get a bite. It was terrible. And the next day, house flooded. So, got a hurricane coming. I sure hope we don't have a repeat. Just had one on and lost it turning the camera on. Oh, like a speck too. Just had a speck on and lost it playing with the camera. Damn. Too few and far in between today to do that. When they said 20 out of the northeast, they wasn't kidding. It's definitely out of the northeast, and it's definitely 20. Even with all the wind lately, the water color don't look bad. There he is. Come on up, Chop. There you are. It's either the third or fourth year I've seen him in here. A little update on the Port Sulphur fishing pier at the end of Civic Drive. As you can see, it's done. It's really nice. Got benches, all kind of stuff on it. So Port Sulphur fishing pier at the end of Civic Drive. It's complete, ready for this winter. What do we got in the death chest? One redfish in the death chest. Slow day today. The wind kicked my ass. So here we are at the Civic Drive fishing pier. It's finally complete. Boy, this thing is nice. Real nice. Can't wait to get a chance to get out here this winter and fish. So I fish off the bank over here all the time and I always say, man, if I could just cast another 50, 60 foot out. Have to bring some kind of landing net or something. You'll lose fish trying to swing them up here. Man, this is nice. Plenty of spots to fish, plenty of spots to sit down. Get out the weather and the storm right here. Get some shade on a hot day. Plenty of benches. About time tax dollars went for the little guy, something we can all enjoy. Caught a lot of fish right in this area here. It's going to be nice. So till the next video, come down to Port Sulphur and go fishing off the public pier.